Got the engine and tranny out of it. Been debating on what I want to do with an engine combo for next season, next summer, whatever. I'd really like to go small block, but I'm kind of thinking about twin turbo big block, a 540. It's probably what it's going to take to do the things I want to do. I'd like to do the no prep stuff, and I'm not getting any younger, so I'm leaning a lot towards 540 twin turbo. And obviously need to do a lot to this. It needs a cage. It's going to be quite the project for the winter here for me, because I don't have the money to pay somebody to do a cage for me, and I don't have the money for a Skyview race car's front suspension for this, and it really needs to go on a diet. So big plans and big dreams here in front of me. This is going to take a lot of effort and a lot of time to get this the way I want it, but I'm just not a car guy. Cars are difficult for me to work on. I don't like getting in and out of them trying to do stuff. I would much rather work on a truck. And to be honest with you, I don't really like anything more than a square body. I'm gonna put my heart and soul into this thing, and if it don't get done for a year or 2 years, I'm cool with that. But we're gonna have to do a lot of modifications to get this the way I want it, or else it's never gonna be worthy of anything. So everything's getting switched. So a 9-inch with axles, disc brakes, coilover, Viking coilover adjustable shocks. I want the radiator to come back here somewhere. This will be from about here forward will be a 78 Nova subframe, a tubing core support, fiberglass fenders, fiberglass hood, fiberglass front bumper, fiberglass doors, a chromoly cage. I'll cut all this out if I have to, unbolt it, whatever. I want to get rid of the seat. When I put a cage in it, I'd like to put a Kirky race seat in it with a 5-point harness. Yeah, I just want a fast C10. I want something I can go grudge racing on the weekends with and have some fun. I'm sick of this slow car shit. I want to go fast. Took the engine tranny out in about, I don't know, a couple hours today, just messing around. I wasn't getting real crazy. But it's tore down. All I got to do is undo the cab mounts, and I'll pull the cab off, undo the steering, the brake lines, take the cab off, and then I'll begin measuring where the subframe is going to have to go. My dad's going to help me with that. We'll get all the measurements correct and get the right height kind of where we want, and I'll weld the subframe in it. And then eventually I'll buy some TRZ upper and lower control arms. I'd like to have adjustable coilover shocks on the front. And then there's a cross member down there for the tranny. I'll make a lighter one out of some tubing. But the whole K-member on the subframe that I want to put in will be chopped and plated, and a chromoly chunk of tubing will go in there. And what else? Let's see. I guess that'll be about it. Hopefully I can get this thing. See, it was 3,400 pounds, so I don't know. Hopefully I can get it below 3 maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on if I put a small block or a big block in. So she's going on a diet. I'll keep you posted on everything. Obviously, I'm not going to do all this stuff overnight. This is going to be like possibly a year project, a year and a half project. This is not my priority. I'm only going to do things that I don't have to spend money on right now. So, you know, taking the cab off, taking this apart doesn't cost nothing. Cutting the frame doesn't cost nothing. Welding the other one in doesn't cost nothing. I'm going to do what I can without spending money right now. And I got a person I owe a little bit of money to. And then after that, I'll start buying stuff for it. I worked on this truck for about 5 years. So I wouldn't have started working on that if I didn't have all this stuff, because it doesn't make any sense. But the truck does need a lot of improvements. It's heavy, needs a cage. I want it to be safe. If I start going super fast, that's a must-have. Just bear with me. I'm not a rich person. I don't have everything at my fingertips at the moment. But I'm cheap, and this will be put together. It'll just be a matter of maybe a year and a half. I don't want to cut corners or half-ass stuff just to get it going like I did the last time here. I've never really built anything in my life until this. This was the first thing I actually put together and got to drive around and have some fun in. So I want to do it right, and I'm going to be very, very, very thorough about what I'm doing. So the plumbing of everything to be really nice and neat, and everything painted nice. See, like when I painted this frame, I used flat black essential, and it soaks up a lot of dirt. I wish I would have done it in gloss. It wouldn't have been so bad. It actually looks like it's been done for like 15 years. That's how ugly it is. You know, look at all the dirt just soaked right up into this paint. It's terrible. So that's gonna get gloss black. All the bed stuff that I had with all the tubing going, the bracing going across the bed and stuff, that'll all be gloss black. I have no idea what the fuck that was. I have some loose tin right behind this building, and it sounds like somebody just walked across the shit.